Bitcoin moving into the right direction? Are we headed for our destined 12.2K? Let's find out. Hello Adrian and welcome back to my channel. It is 7:30 p.m. UTC plus 8 is my time zone. Hope that you are doing well. First, let's say hello to the hardcore crew who are here basically almost every day. Hi Gita, hi Lex, hi Darren, hi Zaldi, hi Nikolai, hi Tina, hi. Hope you are all doing well. Hi Carl as well. So, wasn't that fun last night? That was pretty much fun, right? That was pretty fun. Last night when things go the way that they are supposed to be going, it is so much fun to be trading. But to be honest, right now in this type of market, it's pretty difficult to be not making money. Hi Leon. I don't know about beautiful, maybe handsome is a better word for male. Hi Theodore, hi Luis Felipe, hello, welcome all. So let's move immediately into the technical analysis because, well, something pretty big or major is might about to be happening in like 25 or 30 minutes in the next 4 hour or 4 hour and of course and 12-hour candle close. So let's move on immediately into the technical analysis. First, let's make a capitulation of yesterday, right? So yesterday what I said was if we break above this orange line here, because this was the high, most likely we would be going back to our previous resistance, and then basically that's the trade to be making. So I hope everybody joined in on that trade and everybody longed when we broke. Basically when I stopped streaming, I think 15 or 20 minutes after it broke towards the upside. So hope everybody clicked that long position and basically took profits on the way all the way to the top, right? It went all the way into the green box on the top green box here at like around 11,800 or something like that. So anyways, at 11,800, basically it stopped there, but that's not really the most important thing right now. The most important thing is of course the daily close, right? So what I told you guys is if the daily close would be closing above this green box here, that would most likely be confirming continuation towards the upside. So basically I hope that everybody also realizes that whenever we break into some structure, the previous area is back to our resistance, right? So when we broke up to this green box, you can clearly see that it immediately people took profits, and immediately it broke back down to our 10.115 area, which is basically this green box here. So if you manage to get a position back there after you took profits and you just left an order there, then you should be very happy because then you got filled on a very nice position. So remember that always, right? So whenever you go into a position from a green box and you take profits and you kind of understand that the next time that it moves back into that green box, it will become support, just leave some orders down there. The same thing that basically happened with Ethereum. I just woke up this morning basically and I just left some orders. So I did not manage to get into a long on Ethereum, but I managed to get a position here at $386 because I just left my position there because very similar to the green box of for Bitcoin, it went up, touched the green box, immediately splashed back down into the green box, and then right now we are moving towards the right hand side, basically consolidating right now on Ethereum. So let's go back to Bitcoin because that's basically more important right now. So right now I have a position right now at around 11,550, something like that. I added some position actually when we moved down here a little bit at 11,580. So my average entry is a little bit higher right now, like 11,570 or something like that, somewhere around there. Now, the most important thing is basically what is going to be happening in basically the next 4 hours, or maybe even the next 4 hours after. And the question is, do we break above this green box again. If we break above this green box later today, tonight, then like I said, then what, like I said, most likely we'll be heading towards 12,200 or the previous high once again. So that's basically the trade that I'm in for and that I don't want to be missing. But that doesn't mean that we don't have, there's not a possibility that we go back once again into the 11,500-ish area. As you can see right now, we are forming some sort of like a bull flag, a falling wedge, or whatever you want to be calling it. So what can still happen is we can still get rejection from this point here, go back down one more time here, and then move up like this towards the upside, right? So keep your orders around this area here, around the 11,500 ish area, because it might just wick back down there as well. Just looking at the RSI, we can clearly see that after it broke up here, as you can see, this was last night. It broke up, as you can see, then it went back down, and now it is forming some sort of support right now on the trend line, as you can see, right? So as you can see here, we can see here support, broke down from support, broke up from support, and now it's basically forming support once again. But that doesn't mean that it cannot do something like this, right? So something like this, wick back down once again, and then move up towards the upside, right? So it doesn't mean that everything is lost already, but yeah, of course, there's also a chance that it just does this, right? So then basically what we have to be waiting for is just a confirmation above this green box here. So if price, once again, very similar as yesterday, if price does break above and close above this R1 line at 11,826 basically, then most likely we will have continuation all the way to 12,200 most likely. So, or this green box on the daily, right? So yeah, that's a trade that I'm waiting to be making. I'm already in a position right now for towards that area, but I don't mind basically to be waiting and seeing what happens over the next 4 to 8 hours, and see if maybe we even wick down a bit lower, and then I can adjust or add on a little bit more position at like 11,500 ish area. So let's see what happens there. But of course, the critical area, and once again, you always have to make sure that your plan is is ready for if things don't go the way that it's supposed to be going as well. So very simple as well. What's the breakthrough from yesterday, right? So we broke up and above this this green box here. That was our resistance area here as well. So as you can see, this is all resistance. If that was our resistance and we break back below that resistance, then that resistance is no more support. So like I said, make sure that you have your stop losses ready, and for me it's quite simple. If we get back down there below, then yeah, have to close my position and take and then get out basically. And there's two ways that you can make that decision. One way would be just to be basically closing below the orange line here where we broke out from. That's one way to be doing it at 11,485. Another way to be doing it, give a little bit more space, is just to be following this EMA 21 here, which is currently at 11,458. And of course, the longer that we stay above it, the EMA 21 is going to be moving towards the upside as well. So what I'm hoping, or what I'm thinking that is going to be happening, is that we form some sort of like something like this, and this EMA 21 is going to be moving up here and then push the price up and above and out of that triangle. That's basically what I'm expecting, or that I am hoping for. But once again, very important, if a lot of ifs. if we do break let's say that we are going towards 12,200, let's put a number on it. I am an oracle. Yesterday has proven it that I'm an oracle. I'm just kidding. It's always so funny, right? Like when people are, I called it, or I said it would happen, and then it happens sometimes, and then everybody thinks that he's like some sort of like a genius or something like that. Trust me, you know, don't fall for it. It's all about probabilities, and of course, the more you are correct, the more the better. I mean, the more money you will be making. But there's no trader that is always correct, right? So if you've been following me, I have been wrong plenty of times as well. So that does so don't get too attached to it as well. Make sure you have a plan ready in case that things go wrong. So my expectation is that we are gonna go to 2,252. Sorry, 12,252. That's the magic number for me. You'll be asking me why do you have that as a magic number? Well, I'm not gonna explain it to you guys. It's just my magic number. Okay, just take it as it is. It's my magic number. So basically, that's what I'm expecting that Bitcoin is going to be eventually going towards to. So let's say that we go eventually towards that 11,252 dollars. What is going to be happening is, of course, like I said and I explained it before already, we will have bearish divergence, right? So what will happen is you will have a higher high on the price like this, and then and we will have a lower high most likely here on the RSI, which is going to be creating major bearish divergence. And we can also see that also already happening on the Litecoin, the Ethereum chart, which I'm telling you guys already before as well, right? So we already have that on the Ethereum chart, possible bearish divergence. So like I said, even though that I still expect us to be going one more leg towards the upside, be very careful, because I have also said that already yesterday. If we are looking at the COT traders chart, we can see this retail is going massively up, professional traders are taking profits, and institutional traders are taking profits as well, right? So be very careful. Be very careful. You know my opinion, when the retail traders are the one all the way on the top, they're the ones who are going to get smashed sooner than later, right? So at one point it's going to balance out, and most of the times it's the retail that is going to get hurt the most. But yeah, like I said, I still expect us to be going one more leg towards the upside, then create all of that bearish divergence, and then get smacked into the head towards the downside. So like I also have said, I would not be surprised that from this 12,000 something like that we get a 2,000 ish dollar towards the downside. Well, not a $2,000, like $1,700 to $1,800 back to our orange box, or around the 10,500 ish area. So I would still keep my orders there. For the people who are unaware, I would still keep my orders there, just in case that we get back down there to 10.5k. So I still have like some orders there as well. One second. What is this? Sorry. Always people messaging me while I am streaming, and then it was it's always an emergency or important, right? Anyways, where was I? So yeah, be very careful with that. And like I said, this support level could easily be tested one more time, something like this, and then go back here, and then all the retails are going to get hammered, right? Getting hammered. So then that COT chart is going to be proven correct once again. So like I said, be a little bit careful. Once we are getting towards that 12,000 distribution area, once again, things can go wrong very quickly there, or there will be a lot of volatility, let's put it like that. Tina, do I put a stop loss for my hodled BTC? No, of course not, because my hodled BTC is there's no stop loss there. It's just there in the hardware wallet, and it's gonna stay there until I put it on an exchange and I sell it. That's basically what holding means, right? Holding means you just hold it for a long term. You just are waiting for a couple of years, and then you cash out. That's basically what holding means. And I'm not going to be selling my holding. My average entry on my holdings, I mean, like I said, you can watch my previous videos on where I was buying Bitcoin. I have some Bitcoin at 3,500. I bought some Bitcoin at like 4,400. So my average entry is like, I don't know, $4,000 or something like that. So it's already basically, if I sell it now, I made 3 times the amount. So not that bad, right? But I'm not in it for the 3x for my holdings. I'm not in it for the 3x. So let's wait it out. When it comes back to 20,000, maybe I'll be tempted to be selling some Bitcoins, but we'll see. There's still a while to go for that. But yeah, no stop loss on my on that end. Just more buying whenever it drops down. So if it goes down back to 1,000, I'll be buying and holding. That's basically the plan for holding strategy, right? Anyways, silver flicks. BTC only goes up because of the weakness of the dollar. You are partially correct. For sure that's one of the reasons. But you also have to be understanding that right now the Dixie is actually making some moves towards the upside. If you are seeing here, take a quick look here. As you can see here, it's actually holding this this level here at 92.5 right now for the dollar index, and it went up a little bit, but obviously this is a shitcoin chart, right? This is a shitcoin chart. It doesn't look very good for the US dollar, right? So if I would be thinking, well, if this area breaks, as you can see, it will most likely be going to the 91.4 area or something like that, which is most likely where I do think that that the dollar is going to go to. But then at that point, it's going to be a massive move towards the upside, because if you're looking at the COT charts right now for the dollar index, a lot of people are starting to putting long positions already on the dollar index. So professional traders are expecting a big move towards the upside for the dollar index, not now, but over the next coming months or something like that. Very slowly, of course. It's not going to be moving very, very fast, right? Anyways, let's take a look on the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, let's get a look on Bitcoin. So yeah, we managed to rally back now towards the 62%. But everything, well, I do, like I said, right, when Bitcoin is making these big gigantic moves, when we are moving towards the 12,000 area or something like that, I do expect us to go back towards our 63% or our 64%. That's the reason why I'm very interested in Bitcoin once again right now, to be trading it, because yeah, the dominance is going up. But for the past couple of days, you've seen me. I've been trading like all kinds of stuff, right? All kinds of stuff. Well, whenever the Bitcoin dominance is very, very low, altcoins are doing really, really well, because the power of Bitcoin is not as strong. So the altcoins are rallying. Whenever the Bitcoin dominance is going to go up, then of course altcoins are becoming less strong and less powerful, basically. So what happens is that people are going to be selling their altcoins because they want to be enjoying the move of Bitcoin or the security of Bitcoin, and they'll be selling their altcoins for Bitcoin, and then that's the reason why the Bitcoin dominance goes up, and vice versa. When Bitcoin is very boring and very sideways, which has been the case for the past before we had that move, right? So when we had this move, this whole structure here, we had the very, very, very long sideways movement, right? So people are getting bored because they cannot make money with Bitcoin, because it's not moving. When something doesn't move, then you can't really make much money. And then they move onto altcoin trading, and that's the reason why you get these pumps of like altcoins for like 15-20% or even more, of course, on a daily basis, because they are bored. people are humans, right? So, and then greed is the most important thing. So that's basically the reason. Let's put it like that. Hi Sabri, I'm doing very well. Hope you are doing well as well. Okay, so let's move back into my chart here. Okay, so critical points right now. We will know more in like 4 to 5 minutes. But like I said, I don't believe that we will break out from this area just yet. Like I said, I think we will swipe, but you can't have that expectation, right? So don't don't judge me 100% for it. It can either break out immediately, or it can swipe one more time like this, something like this. But either way, I'm prepared for both scenarios. Like I said, I'm quite bullish after that daily close from yesterday above the green box. For me, that is showing a lot of strength. So that means most likely we'll have one more leg up, but then again, that one more leg up is most likely the last leg that we're gonna go up, because I think retail is going to get a little bit of pain. that's what I'm thinking is going to be happening, and then they'll be like, oh, what the fuck, it dropped $1,500 towards the downside, it's a scam. Something like that. Or there will be some big news, like this is what happened, blah blah blah. Always the media always has to come up with some sort of explanation of what happened after we drop down or something like that, right? So like I said, be wary of that kind of situation, because we are once again around that area, because greed is at an exceptionally high level as well, as you can see here. Let's refresh it so we can see it a little bit more clearly. We are at 66 right now at greed level. When greed level is very high, that's really never a very, very good sign as well. So what I think of Chainlink has been doing exceptionally well. So let's go onto my 4-hour chart. As you can see here, doing really well. We had our all-time high here, like close to $10, like I said. I've also said that it's most likely not the end. It looks like more accumulation, and I believe that it just broke out of another trend right now, and I think more upside is to be expected, to be honest. I'm expecting back to near the $10 over the next coming days, to be honest. This looks very, very bullish. As long as we are holding this trend. As you can see here, this trend line has been since that I've drawn since basically since the 2nd of August, right? Since the 2nd of August, we have been, this is accumulation phase here, an ascending triangle. We broke out from it, and then basically right now what we are seeing is more accumulation, to be honest. This is basically more accumulation, right? So we can look at this as like a whole accumulation pattern as well, this one. And then yeah, more upside. I think more upside and more all-time high, to be honest. So where would I be looking at it? Whew. Let's make some projections for Chainlink. If that is another continuation, then let's put our pivots back on there. Where's my pivot? There. Let's put it in automatic. Thank you. 11.5. Yeah. Here, 11.5 is most likely the next stop over the next couple of days. Most likely 11.5. But then, once again, most likely a heavy bearish divergence. So we could make heavy bearish divergence as well. Or like if we go all the way there, we would have a higher high on the price and a lower high on the RSI. So yeah, I don't think it's done yet. This is most likely if we are looking at on the 4-hour chart. Like I said, if we are looking on the 4-hour chart, this looks like accumulation once again, and then one more leg up towards the 11.5, to be honest. Yeah, over the next couple of days. Pretty bullish. pretty bullish. And I have basically no idea what the hell Chainlink is, and so on and so on. I actually took a trade today also on SXP. I don't know. I have no idea what SXP is, so I just took a trade on it. I also took a trade on what was it, Kava and Band. all these shit coins that I've been taking trades on. It's been crazy, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it has been so simple. Like, to be honest, every time just waiting for a pattern to complete, breakout, click along, and then take profits. That's it. It's just like has been the most amazing couple of weeks, basically, for traders. But all good things will come to an end. Sadly enough, all good things will come to an end eventually. So, like I said, be very, very careful with that. Do I think that it's the end of the bull market or anything like that? No, but I do believe that if we do get to that area and we create a bearish divergence there, we're gonna have that smackdown in your face, very similar like this one. That was like from 12.1 to 10.5, right? So very similar. 1.5, 1.5, 1.6 is going to be going down as well. Banvit, I'm looking at every shitcoin that has big liquidity and also has USDT pairing. That's the only ones that I am trading. So I'm not trading anything that has BTC pairing or anything like that. So I just want to gain. I don't want to gain more shit coins. I just want to gain more USD or low very, very weak dollars. But yeah, in real life you need to have US dollars to be doing things, right? So everything above. So the market. So there's a couple of rules that I have. So first of all, market cap has to be substantial. So only, for example, top 50 in the coin market cap. Trading liquidity has to be 50 million or higher. If below 50 million, I'm never going to be trading it. Like I said, it will take too long for me to be getting in and out of a position because yeah, most of the times my positions are not that small. So it takes a while. So Theodore, no. So there's one thing that I always advise to people, and I do it myself as well. So it's not something that I'm telling as a joke. When we are in an uptrend, the short button does not work on the exchange. So when I click short, it just doesn't work. So if you understand what I mean, I will just long like everything for the past weeks. I have just clicked long. There's no shorting. It doesn't work. It has been deactivated, that button. So that's all I've been doing, longing, waiting for a breakout, waiting for the dip, breakout, structure, pennant, breakout, scalp it, long it, take profits. That's all that I have been doing. So am I expecting that big drop towards the 10.5k? I have a feeling that is going to be going back there. Is it maybe not going to be going all the way to 10.5? And we are another area that you could be paying attention to is, of course, the EMA 21 on the daily. As you can see, it is right here at 10,681. So what can happen is, for example, we go all the way up here, and then this EMA is moving towards this green box here, right? Around, let's say 10.8, 10.9 or something like that, and then we make that big drop towards here. But then also we are creating a higher low, right? So this would be our higher our low, and this would be our higher low, and then continuation of our trend. Because I don't think that that we are going to be ending at 12,000 or something like that. Right now, everything is pointing towards the $14,000 that I have been talking about. Well, not 14,000, but 13,900 something ish area. This area here. So this is what I'm seeing. Big drop towards downside. This green box moving on. big drop down to this side, and then this something like that, right? Something like that. That's basically what I kind of am expecting for the next couple of months or something like that, right? So okay. Okay, now the 12-hour candle closed, so we can check what is going on, right? The reason why I'm saying let's wait until the candle close is because I want to see if we are going to be breaking this this bull flag or whatever you want to be calling, but right now it hasn't happened just yet, right? So I want to see if we immediately break up from here. That would mean that our RSI would be spiking up here as well, right? Spiking like this up here as well. But what I think is going to be happening is that we do something like this, where we move one more leg towards the downside and then move towards the upside. But who knows, right? That's just speculation from my side. And then basically swipe one more time towards the downside here, and then do something like this, because it doesn't look like it has all the power in the world. But you know, crazier things has happened before. I'm not going to be fighting against it. Like I said, the trade to be making is, if you are not in a position right now. I am in a position right now from 11,570. So I'm very happy with my position right now. But if it breaks this area and closes above the R of above 11,825, most likely continuation, like I said, immediately towards 12,200 ish area, or 12,100 ish area. So that will be the trade to be making if you are not in a position. If you are in a position, yeah, then just just wait it out and enjoy the ride. And if not, if you're still not in a position and it does make that move down towards the 10,550, 10,600 area, yeah, I would definitely I would enter myself, because once again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever you do with your money should be your own responsibility, right? Anyways, now that the 12-hour candle has closed, let's take a look on the expected move charts, because we can see what is going on. So expected move chart is saying first standard deviation to the top side is 12,000, as you can see. So yeah, basically we will see some resolution today or tomorrow, basically. So it's gonna be a exciting night. And the first standard deviation to the downside is 11,472. And as you can see, it can still go back down to that 11,500-ish area, right? So it's basically the range that we have prepared for already. And as you can see, it's angled a little bit towards the upside, so the probabilities that we are gonna go upside is a little bit higher than towards the downside. But anyways, the reason why I'm very bullish is, of course, this trend line that we are seeing on the Stokes on the 12-hour chart. As you can see, right, it has been and now it has been confirmed that this is a rejection from this zone here, support, and it's going towards the upside. So on the macro, on the medium term, everything is looking really good. And as you can see here, it is currently above the EMA, but the EMA is very, you know, it's just snaking around. So it would not surprise me that it still can do something like this one more time and then go back up, right? So nothing is concluded just yet. Just taking a look on the 4-hour. The 4-hour is looking a little bit tired, as you can see here. It's starting to curl down a little bit, but it can, of course, be just, you know, doing this once again if we are in a trending move, right? So, but other than that, we can see that it's a little bit tired. Let's move this one first. And the RSI currently is very bullish, crossing towards the upside, back into the bullish territorium. And the area to be looking on the 4-hour is 11,663. So yeah, if we go back down below that area, most likely we'll swipe back down towards that 11,500-ish area that we have been talking about. Anyways, what is important tomorrow, of course, the daily close is going to be closing, but also the 3-day close is going to be closing. So the weekly, let's take a quick look on the weekly once again. Stokes are curling towards the upside. RSI on the weekly is is super good. But yeah, we are looking at the 3-day close that is going to be happening tomorrow as well. And as you can see right now, everything is looking really positive. Above all major moving averages. Stokes on the 3-day is curling towards the upside. RSI on the 3-day is very high. That's also one of the reasons why I'm saying that you have to be a little bit careful, because let's say we go a little bit higher. I mean, after tomorrow, having a 3-day RSI at like 80-ish, that's really crazy. So yeah, like I said, it's very possible that we go up here, and then you know, back to our EMA. And as you can see here, our EMA down is at 11,000. So that would make sense, right? Like I explained before already, we move all the way up here, and then a crash back down back to this green box here, while the EMA 21 is moving along towards the upside there. So yeah, it all makes sense. It looks very confluent. In the short term, not really sure what is going to be happening. Do we break and immediately this area and go immediately towards the 12K ish area, or we get a swipe one more time towards the downside? We'll find out most likely in the next 4 to 8 hours, and that's basically it. that's basically all that I have to say, because yes, I have to be preparing myself and doing more trades. It has been very busy, a busy work week for for the dang Oracle. So but yeah, it looks really good. Can't say that anything looks bad. Keep finding good positions, keep finding yeah, and like I said, long. That's all you need to do. Just keep longing. Other than that, yeah, that's all I think I have to say. Oh yeah, one more thing is just the traditional markets. As you can see here, we filled that gap that I've been talking about. Remember that gap that I've been talking about on the S&P? It's now fully closed. And as you can see right now, we are making a move towards the downside as well on the traditional markets, and of course that this Bitcoin most likely will be following it. What about shorting band? No. No, I'm not shorting anything. It doesn't work. The button doesn't work, Jennifer. The button doesn't work. I can't click the short button. It doesn't work. It's inactive. When I click on it, nothing happens. So that's my opinion. I understand it's very attractive whenever things go super high, right? To be trying to short and be a hero and go against the trend, but yeah, I don't do it. So I just there's enough money to be opportunities and money to be making by longing right now. So why would I be going against the trend? What about shorting band? You can go ahead, Jennifer. I hope it works out for you. Let me know. Let me know how things work out for you if you manage to get into a nice shorting position. Let me know what area you're thinking about shorting and what your target is, and then we can follow it all together with everybody. If it was successful, yes or no. But yeah. for myself, I'll just keep to the easy trading. I am not gonna make myself my work a little harder than it is. I'll just keep my long positions. And how is my link doing? Oh, my link is still still going up. Very good. Yes, Mackenzie, you can just rewatch the stream, right? So anyways, I gotta go. So many things to do, so many things to be putting myself into, because I do believe that volatility. Oh yeah, maybe take a quick look on the volatility, because I haven't checked on the HVP. Nothing much here on the HVP on the 12-hour. Let's take a look on the daily if we can see something there. Yeah, daily is already contracting, as you can see on the HVP. So it's a strong contraction towards the downside. So some move is most likely going to be happening in the next couple of days. Generally for altcoins, for BTC, well, altcoins are going to get hammered. If Bitcoin moves, altcoins are going to get hammered. So, wait, did he? I would definitely not short. I would definitely not short at that area. I mean, that's a really risky move. That's a really risky move. Like I said, it's very possible that that we just go immediately towards 12,000, and then you're completely screwed with your shorts. Look at this RSI. It's currently pointing towards the upside, not towards the downside. So I would definitely not recommend that short. I would be very careful with it. Not the move that I would be making. I would be either waiting it out, and if 11.5 happens, then long it, and if we break the pivot line, if we break the top line, long it also, because most likely, like I said, continuation is most likely what is the story here, because here you can see here accumulation, distribution, accumulation, small distribution, the real distribution. That's basically what I'm expecting. So yeah. Also for ETH, Tina, yeah, ETH is going to be making a move as well towards the upside. Everything in USD pairing is going to be going up, right? Because if BTC is going to be pulling everything up, so everything in USD pairing is going to go up, similar like BTC. The only difference is if BTC is making a big move, then the other the altcoins are going to be going up, but in a less strong wrong way. So the money will be in Bitcoin to be making, right? If Bitcoin is moving on a stronger pace than the altcoins. Other than that, if the Bitcoin dominance is very low, and altcoins moves, and Bitcoin ranges, then of course the money will be in the altcoins to be making. Okay, that's it. Speak to you guys tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. UTC +8 is my time zone. Please like, share, comment, and do whatever you want with this channel.